Wow, we're back after a second movie.
This movie was called Dark Nemesis, a Star Wars fan film.
By Luca Turner.
By Luca Turner and his father.
Yeah, and his dad.
And his little brother.
Well, no, I don't think it was his little brother. I
think. The Jedi was definitely his little brother. It says in the credits.
No.
Turner. Yeah. The Sith is his friend.
Luca Turner is the one who fucking played the Jedi.
No, Jedi's Yannick.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, so
Yannick Turner? Oh, the
Yannick Turner is the Jedi.
The little kid is the producer, so Luca Turner must be the director.
Luca Turner must be the dad.
Luca Turner's that guy.
Well, no, because that's the kid. So I'm guessing it's...
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing Luca Turner is the dad. Or something.
Well, anyway.
Maybe it's his older brother or something. Long story short...
This movie is
about Luca and Yannick Turner.
Luca and Yannick.
And I want to point out...
what happens
I want to point out one thing before we go ahead. First off, we need to take our shot. But there's been a Connor in both fan films we've watched so far. So when I make my fan film, that'll be 3 Star Wars fan films with Connor, which means, you know, every Connor in the world is still a virgin. Just kidding. Connor Turner. I was about to make a bad joke, but I won't do it. This movie.
Alright, so this movie is basically... What happens is... There's this little kid who's a Jedi running around and doing some, what I would call, mild parkour. And then
I wouldn't even call it parkour. Like, he runs up a wall and
he jumps off a thing. And then there's a Sith who comes, and they lightsaber battle for approximately... This video is 4 minutes and 30 seconds long, so I'd say approximately 4 minutes and 20 seconds of it is
I would say about
battling.
3.5 minutes at least is a lightsaber battle, and the rest is...
And that's it. Then in the end, the little Jedi kid cuts off the Sith's head.
The shot. Okay, I'll start with my thoughts on this movie. We can only judge it on that merit. Story-wise, there's literally nothing there because it's just music. Like, not to, like, shit on this guy, but, okay. The choreography is not that bad in this movie. It's not that good either, but for a little kid like Yannick Turner, Yannick Turner, really, I guess he holds his own. Connor Bennett also does a fair job to do choreography, especially since they're like 10 years old, but more or less all they do is fucking lightsaber fight. And the movie is definitely edgy. It's not the edgiest fan film I've ever seen. I hope we can see something a little edgier than what Yannick Turner has to offer. The name itself is probably the edgiest part of this movie, Dark Nemesis. But I guess the point of the movie is he has a dark nemesis. How their nemesis is when he appears just to be some random ass Sith who comes out of nowhere and says, "Let's saber battle." Why did that Sith decide to wait in that building? When well, he's running. Why is he running in this movie? What is he running for in the first damn place? He's running from the Sith. Oh yeah, and the Sith teleports.
Yeah, the Sith teleports.
At one point, the Sith sees him and then teleports or force speeds. Oh, the only line of dialogue they talk about how.
No, there's a dialogue at the end too where he says something like, "I'm gonna kill you" or something.
Yeah, the only lines of dialogue are really edgy. From the dark side. Oops, wow, that scared the fuck out of me. Not gonna lie. Long story short, was this movie good? Was it bad? You start, Aiden.
Well, you know, the lightsaber effects were okay. The filming was okay. There was absolutely
After Effects.
There was absolutely no story and almost no dialogue. I'm gonna give this a solid 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't get why anything was put into play. I have no stakes in this. Literally, what it was a choreographed lightsaber fight. It was an okay shot choreographed lightsaber fight, but there was nothing special in shooting. There was nothing special like that. can't call this movie bad because it did what it tried to do. It didn't try to have a story. Really, the only reason it's called a fan film is because they wanted to do a lightsaber fight. They thought it would be cool. They had an afternoon to film it, so they took their camera out to some state park and they shot this movie. All in all, I'm not going to take points away, but all it is a display that they can use basic After Effects, so I'll have to give this fucking 5 out of 10. 4 out of 10, because they didn't do anything. And it was edgy as fuck, so 4 out of 10.